I don't do a thing being like, here is the thing about my life. Because I sometimes do, sometimes don't, but because I had to show these like illusions. Some of them I do know a bit about because weirdly enough illusions and magic trick is something I'm really insane about. You have this. The eye. I know the thing of like if you put a mirror in a cone and basically make it into this, it looks distorted but then reflects normally. Don't know the full science of it, but I do know the general principle. It's really insane, I think. It's like a fun idea of like because of this is done in this like curvature sort of way. It sort of makes it that the image, which is on a curvature thing, looks normal, which is insane. You also have the traditional optical illusion of this is just a floor painted, which is insane. This is not like warning. This isn't like an actual thing, but this is just a floor and it's painted. You can probably tell like my feet aren't exactly on the line, so I'm a little bit like standing on like points where like but it's good. You also have some fun illusions like this, even though I would say my arm kind of makes this interesting because if you look at this, you can kind of see small me on the table. But if you look carefully and you look here, that's a shadow on my arm, which is being caught by the light. But I like it that if you don't know that, this just looks like a very interesting thing. But you can kind of tell as a result that if you do this, it's just I'm further away. But it's kind of fun that you have that. That is a fun little trick with this. There's a couple of other ones I couldn't take, not because it's hard, just because you can't. One like the facial distortion, the eyes flipped around, which is iconic illusions of like if you flip these upside down, these upside down, flip the face upside down, they look upside up because of same with like the like oh which one's bigger on the thing, but they look the same. They also had one where you span around and you see different colors, which is absolutely insane and it's really cool. One of my favorite ones was the other one was the big small room where you went to both sides and you did that sort of stuff. Alongside a one with one where you had to put the balls in each one. That doesn't sound like hard, right? Well, it kind of is. Because you had to take blue balls from the left to the right, the red balls to the right to the left. And then slowly you start realizing which side do I need to take which ones, because you're like at around like they're like 10 each. So around like 5 that means walk over. You kind of like okay. Okay. You also have a couple of others like the other one with the football situation. But because that has my family and I don't want to I don't want to do it on that again. You've seen some of them. It's not fun with that. It's just I don't have all, so I'm just not. And then you have another one with this, which shows like the illusion of like holding stuff, looking like 3D, 2D, which is always one that I like. I've done another one of these with a similar thing. If you want to see it, I'll definitely put it in the comments and then I'll do something about that. But that's a while ago. And then I'm now definitely like some of these are just really fun because of simplicity, and it's really interesting. So some of the ones before were the ones in chat, but again, some of them I know isn't bad, and I don't have that. But it's very much about like proportional thing of like that you have the chair here, the stairs here. That's why I'm saying with like table. And then you have the iconic of all iconic illusions. The upside down, which I like this is insane. The ability to do this and it's still being like, yeah, this is a room, this is how it looks like. This is all upside down. Like these are all the ceiling. If you look like they're going down with gravity. I found this was the most insane day ever. But yeah, this is so cool and so fun. But I hope you enjoy and good night.